All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with none other than the Buffalo Soldier, Nate Burnard. Nate, what's going on, my man? How are you?
So, how are you? I'm good.
Listen, we got Power Slap 14 coming up in a week. We haven't seen you since Power Slap number 9 back in October over in Abu Dhabi. You came up short that night. Now you have an opportunity to defend your number 2 ranking, the guy that's been at the top of the heavyweight division for a long time, and you draw number 7, Aaron Turner. Why was this the matchup that you think the powers that be decided was the right match for you at this time?
I mean, he's a rising star. I had my rise and I had my fall. So, it balances out. He came off of a loss. I came off of a loss. And so we're both hungry. We're both ready. We're both ready to get at it. So now it's time to do it. So I think they see two guys, kind of like the Stevie Ray Payne thing. They see two guys that are maniacally just freaks of nature's gifted, right? And it will sell. But guys that have tenacity and strength and willpower from football backgrounds and from security backgrounds, that they want to show. So we're going to give them a show.
Obviously there's a little bit of a gap as far as experience goes, right? You having, I believe, 5 matches up to this point. This would be number 6. Aaron Turner having only 2 matches. His first match against Brian Ellis from the prelims, or in the pre-recordings, and then his second match, obviously, against West Mena, which he was unsuccessful back in March on a short opponent turnaround with James Siekmann stepping out. How do you think that that will play into sort of the outcome here, the big difference in experience?
I mean, my experience definitely helps, and the fact that I've had on both sides, the down, the rise, and the fall. Right? I've won matches. I've lost matches. He's won a match. He's lost a match. So I feel that me having more of those under my belt, it's gonna put into play just the experience. I mean, just me being in it longer. Okay, so I'm excited. I mean, it's an honor. It's an honor to go against him. He's a hell of a competitor. He's a hell of a guy. Um, I can't say anything bad about him because there is none. I mean, he's a good dude. So I'm very excited to go against him and to see what fireworks we can do. I'm locked in. I've been thinking about this since they gave me the call. I've been making cryptic, subtle messages left and right, because I want to give it away. It's almost like Christmas, but I can't give it away yet. But now everyone knows it, so now it's time to let loose. Since October, man, I've been pissed off. I've been pissed off since October, and I'd be looking at all my matches, the ones I win, the ones I lose. What can I do different? How can I be better? And I know he's doing the same. And so now we've got an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, and it's going to be nuts.
Obviously, you have high respect for him. It's pretty obvious, and I think you'd be silly not to. What are some of the things when you look at his game, the things that he's done after he came in and was somebody that people didn't know? He was an underdog going against a scary guy like Brian Ellis. He makes that look easy in his debut. Obviously, it's on the early pre-recording, so the lights aren't quite as bright. But you know what it's like to be in front of that crowd. When you look at Aaron Turner and his skill set, what are some things that you have to prepare for and that he can essentially bring to you on stage July 18th at Power Stop 14?
Just intensity. I mean, I have a I'm more dialed in than I have been in all my other matches. Right? I was dialed in with the James. I felt good, even though that was a loss. I felt that was a win. And so with Aaron, I've seen, um, just looking at his offense and his defense, both are solid. His defense, I know he was pissed. He was pissed off about flinching, and so he's going to prepare himself for that. So now I have to counter that, right? When it comes with his offense, he swings more of a under to up or even over down. So you can't. It goes really either way. I mean, he's changed up his swing 2 times, one with Brian and one with West, but now I think that's more so just because of a height difference. So regardless or what, I mean, it's really not me of looking out or whatever I do. I mean, I've seen what I see on film, and I'm gonna keep it as that because I know what I see. So now it's just applying it.
Does your preparation need to change at all, given that he's, substantially? I mean, he's not substantially taller than you, but he is taller than any opponent you've ever faced. In that he's 6'7".
I mean, he's 6'7". I mean, as soon as I got the call, I mean, my training has changed since October, right? I'm fucking tired of losing. Okay, like it needs a break, and this will break. As soon as I got the call and I found out I'm going against him, okay, now I need to adjust a few things. I'm not worried about his size. I'm not worried about whatever. He's a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, you're a guy that I think you're always one fight away from a championship opportunity. They've kind of kept you at number two, even in spite of the loss against James Siekmann. Obviously, we see that kind of continued for him. Right, last month he loses to Pono Paul. But for you, I'm not sure if it's the same for Aaron, being that he's number seven. Obviously, he'd be coming off of a loss. Also, do you believe that even though Dorian's right there, a lot of people have been talking about that rematch. Do you think it matters who wins in the main event as far as what that means for you with a win here?
Does it matter like who wins between West and DeBell?
Yeah, then if you're successful on July 18th, which you fully believe and many fans believe that you will be, does it matter if West or Damian DeBell wins as far as you getting the next championship opportunity if you are the winner on your night?
It doesn't matter to me. You know who wins. Whoever is champion is going to be taken away. But my thing is, I don't. I wouldn't be an honorable champion. Okay, if I haven't proved to everybody that I am honorable. Look at DeBell's record. Okay, look at all the people he's gone against. Look who, and he's won. The man's a tank, right? He has all rights and glory to call himself a champion. I win against Aaron Turner and then immediately get a title shot. No, I'm. I understand I'm ranked number two. If they need to bump me down to five, they bump me down to five. If they bump me down to seven, they bump me down to seven. I need to, for myself to be a champion, I need to prove I'm champion. And so I need to now beat Aaron. As soon as I beat Aaron, beat the next guy. And then maybe. Or have three matches, beat the next guy, and then go. But for myself, I feel like it'd be doing a disservice for the viewers and for Power Slap if you want me to be a champion right after I beat this one after coming off of three losses. That's for myself. That's not honorable.
Now, when you talk about Aaron and some of the skills that he brings to the table, obviously we talked about his evolution in striking, how he can come from up, he can come from down. How do you foresee this match going as far as, can you get this done before can you keep it out of the judge's hands? Is this something that you think will take to a decision? Like, how do you foresee kind of your game plan being implemented over a guy like Aaron Turner?
I mean, I've seen it that as soon as I got the call and I understood that he's coming off of his loss and wants every will and whim to beat me. Okay, because he wants that win, right? Um, since October, bro. Like I said already earlier, I've been pissed. I, I'm locked in. I've changed my whole workout regimen. I've trained two a days. I've done everything in my power. I cut weight, gain weight, do whatever. I've done everything in my power. It has to give. I've been thinking about this since they gave me the call every single day. When I'm working, when I'm at work, I'm thinking about my family and I'm thinking about the fight. When I go to the gym, I'm thinking about the fight. I, there's no break. When it comes to us on the stage, Win or lose the coin toss, whatever. I'm standing strong. I've, I'm standing strong. I'll take that hit. It don't matter. I pray he don't flinch. I pray because I know he's been trying hard not to. But I pray he don't flinch so we can have a clean, good fight. But I'm I've got my hopes high set on this one. This has been in my mind for a long time now. As soon as I got this call,
I mean, obviously, I can feel your intensity and your passion about it, and I think people watching will also be able to. When you think about that intensity that you've had over the last, at this point, 8 months or so since October, before you had a name, before you had a face, I'm assuming your thoughts, your mind was on the heavyweight championship. At this point, it's been Damien DeBell the entire time. So has that has that sort of been the way that you've prepared, and you sort of had to shift away from that when Aaron became the opponent? Is that how you approach kind of your own journey in the heavyweight division? Is by kind of looking at DeBell always, and then when you get an opponent, you sort of switch off and now change your focus to that particular person?
the goal is always the belt. Okay, is the belt, not the bell. The goal is always the belt. Okay, and anytime I have an opponent, yeah, I'm gonna study them. I'm gonna see what I can do, but also I have to look into myself. Since I faced Ryan Phillips, since I faced the Bell, them two matches themselves, okay, my confidence wasn't all the way there. I was still going through the motions and riding the wave of thinking that I was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I'm the shit and thinking that, okay, yeah, I'm power slap. I got to go to Vegas. I got to go do this, da da da. No, as soon as I lost against James, that match, dude, that match, bro, I was fucking doing my shit. So since then, and now that my eyes are shifted on Turner, the eyes is always the belt. I don't care who has it. The eyes is always the belt. Now with Aaron on the way and going against him next week, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. My eyes are on the belt. I'm looking through him. I'm not going to underestimate him, but I'm looking through him.
If Aaron Turner's tuning in, which I'm safe to I'd say it's safe to assume he is, what would you like to say to Aaron?
Aaron, I pray you and I are both safe. I pray that you and I have a great match. It's going to be fireworks. We've talked about this. We've had many discussions on Slap News, even in our own socials. This is going to be fireworks. It's going to be a great match, but my eyes are on the belt. You understand? So let's put on the show.
Final one from me before I let you go, and I definitely want to make sure that you understand that I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you joining me. I know that these interviews with you are rare, so definitely much appreciated. Do you think you have more to lose in this than Aaron does?
I say so. I mean, to be honest, I've got 3 losses, man. Like, let's not even beat around the bush. I've got 3 losses back to back to back. Okay, Aaron, he's the new face. He was on the high rise against Ellis. Goes against Wes. Okay, maybe a little bit exposed. Maybe the nerves got him because of the crowd, flinching a little bit and everything. Okay, it's fine. But for myself, Power Slap may not give me a call back. I'm seeing what they were doing since the 8 months I've been off. The amount of people that got cut and everything. I'm not looking for that, man. Because I'm not just doing this for me. It's I'm doing this for the mindset and the ability of that I know, seeing people that I know, and even that I don't know on the street, on uh, either on the street or on the in the store, coming up to me. Oh, yo, that's the Buffalo Soldier. Oh, yo, that's the Buffalo Soldier. Coming up, saying, texting me, hey, I got your card, man. Yo, it'd be an honor if you signed it. Things like that. I'm doing it for them. So, um, I've got all of that in my mind. So You know, it's now or never.
I know it's the last one. I mean, this isn't really a question, so I'll pardon myself. But you talked about, I saw, you posted on Instagram, and you talked about this at length before. But if you could have a message to the people that have supported you since day one, through the defeats, ups, the downs, what would your message be to those people?
The message I'd give to the people that have supported me, ups and downs, just thank you. Thank you for believing in just a muscle bound dude from from Buffalo, New York. I appreciate it, and it's love. It's generally, a huge thing to feel like, you know when I come home after a win or come home after a loss, that that there's love, no matter what is the case. So it's for them. I want to say thank you to all those that have tuned in, that have always texted, sent me a message after a match or so. It's been the biggest blessing.
Awesome, Nate. Well, thank you so much again for your time, my man. We'll see you next week in New Orleans as you take on Aaron Turner. And hopefully, if my memory serves me right, we'll see you at the tailgate party the night before at Dave and Buster's. And maybe you and Aaron can go head to head in some basketball or something at Dave and Buster's. We can have a little fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
All right, brother. We'll chat soon. Thanks again.
All right, man.